Karibu tena kwenye kipindi chetu cha Let's Talk About Life with John Kimbo. Na leo kama kawaida, leo nina ugeni na tutakwenda kuongelea vitu vingi sana. Tutakwenda kuongea mambo mengi, lakini ugeni wa leo ni wa kuongea Kiingereza. So kama unakijua endelea. Kama ukijui basi inshallah na Mungu akubariki. Okay. So welcome again. This is Let's Talk About Life with John Kimbo, and I'm with the person here. He will introduce himself, and he's a guest of honor. So please welcome.
Thank you, John. My name is Vinod Mishra. I'm an actor, and I have done a few projects in Tanzania, and like Slay Queen, Single Mama, small role, you know. One of the biggest project we did together, actually. It was a pleasure to work with you. The Green Tanzania.
Fanya unavyofanya umpate muuaji.
Ndio mmiliki wa The Green Tanzania Club.
Frankie, kwa nini unatuweka sisi matatani?
Takisha nyote mnajulikana mbele ya uso wa dunia. Haswa huyo Kobla.
After you killed my best 4 men, now there is no clue leading to us, so...
Sijui, I don't know. Cobra yuko hatua moja mbele yetu.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, the question of today is, what are the qualities of a good leader? You are a leader. What are the good qualities?
Okay, I'm not a like professor on this subject.
Of course.
Yeah, but from my experience, what I think is first we have to know there is different type of leaders, you know, and each leader require its own qualities, and there are some common qualities in all the leaders. But if you are a army man, you need to know how to fight, how to do the tactical, you know, setups, and how to he has to be brave, he has to be, you know, not afraid of anything. If you are a leader of a hunter group, you have to have different qualities. If you are a leader of a social group, you are a politician, you need to have some different qualities. If you are a leader in a household, you have to have a different set of qualities. So it depends what flocks you are leading, where you want to lead them. Yeah. So accordingly, your qualities and set of qualities, your characteristics, they change. But there are some basic requirements for a leader. For me, number one is a leader has to have the ability to lead. So how to gain ability to lead? That comes with experience. So he has to be an experienced person. Whatever he is doing in his life, if he is a politician, he has to become a leader. He has to be an experienced politician. You know, if he is a football team captain, so he has to have some experience of playing football, and he should know how to play football. He should understand the game. If you are a army man, you should have experience as a soldier, slowly, then you can become a general. So you gain ability of leading by your experience. And philosophically speaking, to be a leader, it requires courage. Because as a leader, you have to think differently than your flocks. You have to look forward. You have to see the things which your people cannot see. You have to be a visionary. You should have ability to take risks. You should be willing to take risks. Compassion, what you call it, like you should have love and caring for the people who are following you. Most importantly, you should have a purpose. You should you should know where you are leading your team to. Whoever you are leading, so where you want to take them. So if you understand where you want to go, you know how to go, you have heart to feel love for your pupil, not to treat them as a secondary person in your group. You treat them as equal, you share your ideas, you are open to take ideas, and you are also able to express your vision clearly and explain them where you want to go and what is the path, how you will proceed. You see, so you have to be a very good communicator. If you are a good communicator, then only you can communicate what your dreams, your desires. There is a little charisma also you require in a leader. If a leader is a charismatic, people fall in love with him. They will do each and everything for him. As a human, our greatest achievement is to come out of the food chain. You see, right now we are not the part of food chain. No animals is hunting us right now. We are the apex predator. And that happened because of our ability to express ourselves. We are a very good storytellers. All human beings are very good storytellers. And the biggest strength of us humans are we believe on those stories. We are believers. So if a leader has a ability to tell his story right, there will be people who will believe in him. They will follow him and they will die for him. They will jump on his if he says, I need your blood, I need you to do something. But if they believe in your story here, I am not saying some gossips. Story means your vision, where you want to take your pupil as a leader. So if they believe in your vision, because we humans, we are very good believers. We believe, we believe in God, we believe in a lot of things, from our experience. That's inbuilt in us. We are very good storytellers and we are very good story believers. People take their life in believing in something. They spend their whole life believing in something, and trying to achieve that. So as a leader, if you have a good communication skill, you are a good storyteller. Storyteller in the sense you can convey your vision to your pupil. They will follow you and they will make your vision come into truth. So for me, these are the important quality for a leader. He has to be a risk taker. He has to be a visionary. He should know how things work. He has to have experience. He should have love for his own pupil, and he has pure motives, and that motives are of mutual growth. It's not only about, as a leader, my growth. It is about growth of each and every person who is surrounding him, who is behind him. So if those are the visions, then the person become a great leader or successful leader.
Okay. I just want to ask you another question. You're an actor, you've been here for quite some time now. How do you feel working in a field with Africans? Because I'm I'm one of the people who work with you. I know that experience, but in your own way, I don't know that experience. How do you feel? For us, it was very nice experience. I was main character in the Green Tanzanite. I loved working with you. I want to work with you again. So how was it? How was the experience working with?
It is a very great experience for me. It was very good, very great and humiliating. It's basically why we Indians we love movies, we love TVs, and at our age when we was growing up, we all wanted to be like Amitabh Bachchan, become some big star and all. So it was always a dream to come on a TV set, to TV or a movie theater. I have done theaters when I was young. During my school and college life, I was doing acting. I was writing. Writing is also my. I'm not a writer, but I have a lot of stories to tell. Even Great Tanzanite is my story, you know.
Yeah. Places we were like, okay, I love that line. It's God.
Coming to your question, how do I feel? When I came to Tanzania and I started, when I got a chance, I got called by Mr. Matitu one day, and we was doing some TikTok with me and Salman, Salman Bamra. I used to make funny videos with him, just during the Saturday, Sundays. We are doing some comedy skits in the TikTok, and I became quite popular those days. It was like 2018, 19, somewhere there. So then one day this Mr. Matitu find us on the TikTok or somehow, so he approached us. He said he has some role where he needs some Indian person to play. So when I came to see and I started involving myself into these projects more and more, and I did like Mr. Matitu 2-3 series. Actually, this is the third series of Mr. Matitu which I am in. I was in Slay Queen, I was in Kitasa, and now I am in Lolita. So, but my problem is I cannot speak Swahili, so my dialogues are in English and everything is in English. So by working there, I've seen what I have learned here. The people are passionate about craft. The people really love movies and series. Those who are creating it, they are really passionate about this art, and unfortunately they are not taken care of properly by the producers or by the amount of efforts they put in, about the thought process they put in, the rewards they are not getting well. So I asked myself a question: why these people so hard working, and it's really, and so much talented, even especially you remember how we started talking about Great Tanzania, and it was when we was conceiving the stories, we was together just talking about it, and then story start becoming reality. And then I saw your passion. Even other people, a lot of people I worked with, people are really passionate about movies, creating movies, being in movie. It's not only about being a star, it's not only about being known for the people. It's like their passion, because if it is for money or fame, a lot of people have already quit. They will find some other business. But I see people, despite of all, still doing it and keep trying doing it. That shows their passion in it. When such a passion is there, when people are devoting their life and their dreams, everything for this craft, why it is lacking? Because as far as my experience is, if you devote your time and your energy to chasing your dream, later or sooner it has to come true. So what is the reason? Then I did a little bit market survey. I see here movie industry per se. Okay, series, we have like very few TV channels. I think Ajam, DSTV, and some other TV channels. Economy as a whole is not that big, where people would like to see a lot of stuff, as far as entertainment is concerned. And then over the period of time, I have realized that now the newer generation, they have de-associated themselves from the performing arts. They enjoy more going to clubs, have drinks, to listen to music and dance. So the craft of storytelling, craft of educating, when we create a movie or when we create a picture, whether it is a comedy, whether it is a fiction, drama, it tells something about our life. It tells something about our life, the problems of our life, and the solution of thereof. And also, it gives you dream. Like when we was young, we watched Amitabh Bachchan from a simple rickshaw puller. He's a very poor guy becoming the biggest, richest guy in India in a movie, and fighting against the system, fighting his poverty and all. We say, wow, if this man can do it, we can do it. So it gives us hope as a poor person. When we are struggling to have money for transport, and then still we want to go to movie and watch that movie. After watching that movie, we feel like, okay, if Amitabh Bachchan can do it, I can do it. With the current form of entertainment which is prevailing right now with the current generation, going to Instagram, going to like short reels, making those dance moves and having just having their pictures and all those things, and people are loving these short entertainments, shorts and all those things. Future is going there, but this younger generation is really de-associating themselves with the performing art, which again brings to a problem as a human being. What is, as I said, what is our strength? Our strength is storytelling. My advice to Tanzanian actors is right now is try to learn English, speak English. That will be a big leap for Tanzanian movie industry. You do not have enough viewers in Tanzania, but you have all the capacity to make international movies. You have capacity to act, to dramatize, to shoot a movie which can be sold in Europe, can America, can be sold in India. So if your artists are able to express their emotions in a foreign language, and I believe there are such a brilliant actors. I'm really go. I see when I see these people acting. Like I met so many brilliant actors. Their acting skills are beyond so many superstars in the international level. You have very nice scenery around in Tanzania. If you can make movies and also the English pronunciations, like for me, I'm a Muhindi and I'm speaking English. It still look like I'm speaking some different language.
Of course.
But for Tanzanians, they can speak English like a Hollywood star.
Of course.
Those who speak English, I know that those who speak English, they have a very clear pronunciation of English. So if more and more people, if they can speak in English and make some international level movies here in English, it will be a game changer. Because you have a beautiful sceneries, you can go to Lesotho, Arusha. There are a lot of hidden gems in Tanzania, which have internationally people will be like, oh, what you have created. As far as vision is concerned, as far as scenery is concerned, if right story, right camera work is done and created a nice movies in English, which can then go in Netflix type, but Somax or in any international movie streaming platform or international movie theaters, we have to try and go that way first. Then only and simultaneously start increasing the what you call the standard of Bongo movies. Another advice I will give local in Tanzania producer, what I have realized is people like to work as in isolation. People do not like to, my experience is people do not like to collaborate, to join forces. Let us say you have 500,000 shilling, another person has 500,000 shilling, another person has 1 million. You are making a product worth 500,000 shilling, another is making a product worth 500,000 shilling, another is making a product worth 1 million shilling. If such people, 5, 10, 15, 20 people, they combine forces and they put 10 million, 20 million in one particular movie, which is high in standards, which is good in quality. Okay, today maybe John did not get chance in acting that movie because the role and story does not demand, that character. So, but if you keep pulling and joining forces, your standard of movies will go up. People will start believing back in Bongo movies. and I'm sure things will start changing. It is a process, because current generation, I don't think that any Bongo movie has been in movie theaters for past 10, 15, 20 years, I think. Like, I don't know, I'm just assuming, I'm not sure about this fact, but I see all Hollywood and or Indian movies in all the movie theaters over here. I don't see any Bongo movies going in there, Swahili speaking Swahili movies. So the younger generation of Tanzania, who are now the younger people, they are grown without watching Bongo movies. So they even don't know there is something like Bongo movies which they have to watch, which is there for them to entertain. Maybe people don't even know that. For them, life is going to club, drink, dance, and forget about their sorrows and pain. So that's my advice. Like, one, the new artists, they should try to learn English speaking, and not only learning how to speak in English, but how to express your emotions in English. So that what they have to learn. And then second thing, they should try, these producers which is scattered and all, just trust each other. Maybe when you meet 10 people, 8 of them are cheaters, but there may be one person you find who is honest. So you start small, then you build those people who are trustworthy, whom you can trust from your capital and all, and join your forces, combine and move forward.
What are you telling the viewers?
So viewers, I want to tell them that, movies are not a dying art. Please. If that is the case, still, Avatar cannot make $1 billion in one month. In India, this movie Pathan made almost $1 billion in 1 week. Movies, storytelling is not a dying art. So don't ignore it as a you are de-associating yourself with the art which is worldwide, and you are ruining your chance, your career to be part of world by being in this industry. So as a viewer, I want to tell them, give a chance to Bongo movies, give a chance to the people, entertain you. Go and watch their products. Go on YouTube, watch John Kimble, what he has done, which movie he has done. Go to YouTube, there is one guy I know, Mr. Punjwan. I know he has the Punjwan TV. He makes small comedy skits. I watch his one comedy stick. I laughed. I don't understand Swahili that much, but I see only actions, and I laughed until I fall from my bed. And so the creativity, behind that scene and the way it was shot, it was like, it's simple yet very entertaining. So let us try to give chance to our people, to Swahili people, to Tanzanian people. Support them, whatever way you can. Subscribe their TV channels, subscribe their YouTube, follow them in Instagram, watch their work, spare some time, make a habit. Okay, once in a week I will watch one person's some work, so it will give them courage and keep them motivated. So by God's grace, I think the industry here in Tanzania, especially entertainment industry, will find their roots back in here.
Let me tell you this, I'm a big fan of you, and since in the Green Tanzanite, I'm a very big fan. Okay, so Mr. Vinod, thank you so much for you being here. We are very happy to have you here, and I'll call you after the movie Nana being done. So thank you so much, and God bless you.
No, pleasure is all mine, and I'm blessed to meet you, and I'm honored to be to be working with you, and we will work together again. We have some projects in my mind, and especially an extension of Green Tanzanite Part 2. There will be a movie, another Green Tanzanite Part 2. We are still developing the story, and then also there will be a series of Green Tanzanite where Bozo has to go crazy, No, it was a pleasure, and to know you, pleasure to work with you. It's really, I'm lucky to find friends like you, and we have, and I hope that God gives me strength and power that we can continue to work together, and I am sure that we will achieve something good. All the best. Thank you.
Okay guys, as you heard, and today we're just speaking English, so if you don't know English, you just go and learn. As Mr. Vinod said, Tanzanian actor should learn how to speak English. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching Let's Talk About Life with John Kimbo. Kama una chochote kile ambacho unataka kukiongea, unaweza ukaweka kwenye comment hapo na sisi tutakipata. Kama una mtu yoyote ambaye unataka tumuhoji, kitu chochote ambacho unataka tuongelee, unaweza kipata. Na unaweza kuwa unajiuliza, huyu mwamba mbona amekaa hapa? Mbona sehemu nzuri? Mbona hapa ni Toti Barber Shop. Hii barber shop iko Sinza. Sinza panaitwaje hapa? Hapa ni Sinza Mori, hapa ni Toti Barber Shop. Karibu sana. Kama unavyoniona, kama unavyopendeza, tunavyowaka. Hauwezi kuwa kama mimi, lakini utapendeza kama mimi. So, endelea kuwa hapo, endelea kutufuatilia, na hii ndo sehemu yetu ya kila siku ambayo tupo hapa kila siku. Kwa ukija, unaweza kaja siku kunyoa ukatukuta, afu tukakuoji, afu tukapiga story 2-3, tukaendelea na mambo mengine. Basi umetisha. Mimi naitwa John Winston, mwana wa Kimbo. Tukutane tena kwenye kipindi kingine. Be blessed. Subscribe, share, like, and do everything. Aye, metisha.
So today's health tip is, please sleep minimum 8 hours a day. Sleeping is very necessary for your body and your soul. And I know with this Instagram, TikTok, and all this social media, Facebook, sleep comes very less. But please make a habit to sleep 8 hours, because if you sleep well, it refreshes your body, it refreshes your mind, and it keeps you going. All the best. Happy sleeping.